Hello everybody and welcome to my fourth video. Today I'm going to talk about the changes that I'm making to my plan for losing weight. So initially I planned to do weekly goals. I would be doing a 500 calorie deficit per day, so 3,500 calories total on the week in a deficit, and hopefully that would help me lose about a pound of body fat per week. I ran into some obstacles though. Figured out that it's actually probably better to do it on a daily basis and keep track of your daily caloric intake and expenditure. For one reason, I myself found it pretty easy to write down what I'm eating and keep track of the calories that I'm intaking. However, the caloric expenditure is definitely something that is a bit more difficult to track for me. It's not difficult to track, but it's just difficult for me to get up and do. So I've made a few changes. Firstly, I'm starting to just get my cardio out of the way in the morning. Like I said, I used to have weekly goals. I like to just get it out of the way as soon as I can. So every morning I walk, it's probably like an hour 30 to 2 hours to get my 10,000 steps in for the day, so that I don't even have to worry about it anymore. And the only reason I started doing this was because I have trouble sleeping anyway. And I figured, maybe if I wake up early, I'll be tired near the end of the day, and hopefully it ends up working out. But yeah, so for instance, this morning I got up at 6, and I wouldn't recommend this for everybody. I just happened to be rested enough to just get going at 6, and I just went on a walk for about 2 hours. It was 12,000 steps total, I think. But yeah, I like the way I feel. I feel accomplished. The day has pretty much just begun for other people. It's 9:25 right now in the morning. I try to film all my videos in the morning. Oh, and I also changed the lighting. I opened up some windows, got some natural light in here. Hopefully that looks better. But yeah, I decided to change because I just couldn't keep track of it that well. I would wait because I knew that I had 10,000 steps a day that I had to do, so 70,000 total for the week. And come Thursday, I'd only have about 20,000 in, and I'd need 50,000 within the next 3 days, and that's a lot harder than you would think. Getting, what is that, like 16.6 thousand per day is actually kind of difficult. So I thought it'd be relatively easy, but as I said earlier, it takes about an hour 30 to 2 minutes, or 2 hours, sorry, to walk the 10,000 to 12,000 steps that I had planned for the day. But yeah, that change has definitely been for the better. I love the way I feel right now. Just getting up and just immediately getting that out of the way. The rest of my day, I feel energetic and stuff. I feel like I've accomplished more in the past few hours than most people will in the day. So it's definitely a good boost to the ego and really gets the gears grinding, keeps things going. But yeah, it's just a great way to start the day. I feel very accomplished right now. In the day, I've got plenty of hours left, and I'll probably be walking around some more later. It's just nice also to get it done in the morning because I'm in the south and it gets pretty hot during the day and very humid as well. But in the mornings, although it is kind of humid, it's a lot cooler, and the sun rose, I think like 6:18 today or something, or got light at 6:18. I don't think it rose until like 6:29. Details. Anyway, yeah, it's just better to get it done in the morning, I found. And I guess not everybody will be like that. Some people don't have the time in the day to get up early or at all. So, just fit in your cardio when you can. But I have found personally that just getting up in the morning and getting it out of the way first thing is just beneficial. So, another thing I changed, I decided to update my maintenance calories calculation because it was a bit out of date. Last time I was 210 pounds, and now I'm hovering more around the 200 pound range. I weighed myself. I'll put in the clip right here again, just like with every video. So this is my third week of progress, fourth video total. I don't really feel like I've lost much weight. I look about the same. I wouldn't be surprised if I didn't lose much. As I mentioned in the video, I'm actually going to change my approach because it was kind of difficult to keep track of everything the way that I had originally planned to do it. So hopefully this new approach will help me stay accountable and actually lose weight. Whenever I do these weigh-ins, I try to keep things as constant as possible so that I don't mess up anything. I try to wear the same underwear and shorts. I try to wear my Fitbit. Last time I forgot the Fitbit and I realized that I wasn't wearing socks either. So today's different. I've got my socks back on. So here's the scale. I was 201 last Monday. Now I'm 201.4. Yeah, as you can see, I obviously haven't lost any weight. I've actually gained like 0.4 pounds. And I mean, that's not too bad or anything, but I know for a fact why. It's because I was only in a 125 calorie deficit for the week. And that goes right back to my weekly goals versus daily goals. Like I said, with my weekly goals, I thought I'd be able to walk a lot more than I could, but it turns out I'm a lot lazier than I thought I was. And I just didn't put out the effort to go and walk. And that's exactly why I changed it to where I'm walking in the morning, because I just get it out of the way. And I feel so much more accountable already. I feel like this is gonna be so much easier for me to do. And so anyway, I write it down, and I recommend anyone else who's trying to do stuff to write down everything you do, because it helps you keep track of everything. And you know, it's no wonder that I didn't lose any weight this week, because I have my daily caloric intakes and deficits, like through exercise and stuff, the total deficit for the day, and then I add them up on the side every day of the week so that I have a cumulative, like score, or just like keeping track of how far I'm in. And I started off Monday with only like a 640 calorie surplus. So if you're gonna start your week like that, that's not good. I had a few things to eat that I shouldn't have. I was out with friends. That's not a great way to start off the week, I'll be honest with you. And that kind of ruined the whole week for me. And what I'd say I'd learned from this is to not let one day mess up everything else for you, because that's exactly what I did. And I feel bad right now. It's been a week since my last video, and I weigh more than I did last week, and that's not a good feeling. And I'm very glad that I'm recording this right now, because I do feel like it's holding me accountable, and that's why I needed to change. So those were the two largest improvements for my workout plan, or my fitness, like weight loss plan, was the change from weekly goals to daily goals, and just going ahead and getting my steps in the morning. Also, like I mentioned, it's good to write everything down. I've been doing that, so hopefully that helps too. And also, I've decided to, it's a minor difference. Instead of tracking steps, I just go by the distance traveled via my Fitbit, because it tells me that too, and it's about just as accurate. So I figured I might as well go with that, because it's a lot easier to convert to calories burnt, because 1 mile is roughly 100 calories if you're walking. And it tells you exactly, like so far, I'm at 5.7 miles and it's 9:30 a.m. So I'm feeling pretty good. I walked a lot earlier, and yeah, that's pretty much it. This is my update for May 25th. Yeah, Monday, May 25th. Hope everyone's staying safe with this COVID-19 stuff that's going on. And I'll see you guys in the next video.